let's actually answer that question.
Okay.
What is the importance of having a publicly decentralized blockchain?
That is a great question. So one of the biggest values of that is transparency and trust. All right.
Yes.
So the transparency, number one. So what you're seeing right now, and you're no stranger to it. Just if you open the New York Times or Time or any news magazine, there's no doubt that there is a severe lack of trust within the entire world with what people are doing with our money, with how politicians are spending this, with how they're acting. There is no secret that like not many people trust this government, and what this allows people to do is create something meaningfully. And the reason why public is valuable, and it's not just a public decentralized ledger, it's that it cannot, and what is also in there is that it cannot be erased. It's immutable. It's public and immutable and decentralized. So you look at going back to why a public ledger, public decentralized matters, is that say you run a business and you're on AWS web servers.
Right.
When AWS goes down, everything else goes down. Now there is value to having that. Twitter has like a server farm, and like all these places have a server. Right? There is value in that, but what it allows people to do is to transact publicly. And when you are doing that, when it's something that cannot be erased, you actually put trust mechanisms that take the. I'm trying to look for the word. I'm going all over the place, but what it allows people to do is that it takes away the element of like, can I trust this person to transact or make a transaction, and it allows for more authentic creation. It
adds the accountability layer.
It adds the accountability. Yes, that was what I was looking for. It incentivizes the right behavior. It doesn't mean bad actors are not going to participate. We've seen it. It's going to happen. Cryptocurrency didn't invent scammers. Cryptocurrency didn't invent, money laundering. Actually, the best way to launder money, this is financial advice for people who want to launder money. The best way to do it was cold hard cash. It's still it's still the best way to launder money. You don't want to launder money on a public decentralized ledger that then people can
track it and follow you.
Right. So even though it is decentralized and the wallet isn't tied to your identity, guess what? Every exchange, when you go to cash out, which you ultimately will, every exchange has a KYC, or what's called Know Your Customer law, where they have your identity and they have your address and they have literally everything on you. So like now, if you're keeping it in the ecosystem, then okay, you might get away with it. Yeah. But we're not at the point right now where, like there's not a whole lot of products to buy with Bitcoin. There is stuff with Ethereum, yada, so on and so forth. That's getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but the idea, the main value is to provide an accountability layer to financial transactions, and it allows people to create openly, honestly, and drive value in a public, decentralized way where no one has to worry about if they know exactly what they're buying.